Oh, it is time once again for Valery North Football Manager. And I'm going to do a quick recap of everything that happened last week, which wasn't much. But a couple of important things. Okay, this variable light thing is not working for me. Ooh. No, that's even worse. Oops. Back to the normal setting. So again, right, recap of last week. What happened was I forgot to press the record button, so none of it got uploaded to YouTube. That's my fault entirely, because I've been doing this since May and I still forget everything. I think it's my screen that problem right now. Fine. So yes, recap. I forgot to hit record. There wasn't a huge amount that happened because it's still pre-season stuff. We did play a couple of matches. We completely thrashed Leatherhead. More worryingly, we only got a 2-0 win against Hitchin, which we will need to do better than that against league opposition, or Panorama South opposition anyway. Fortunately, we do get to test ourselves against Panorama South opposition. Panorama North is what we're in, actually, but anyway. So we will be playing against Welling United in a friendly next, and Maidenhead United. So these should be the matches that tell me how ready we are for the coming season. The important things that happened is we have completed the squad that I want. There is a possible loanee coming in as well, which will strengthen us in attack. But the main thing is we signed the 2 trial players that we were looking at. Pardon me, who were Connor Emberson, target man or target forward, and Conroy Kelly, central defender, very good in central defence. And we are very much looking forward to seeing more from those guys. So yeah, I feel like the squad is now complete. I've got everybody I need to be able to play the season, play it well, play it to the kind of tactics that I like. All that remains to be seen is how well we actually do when it comes to the tests coming up. So, without further ado, I think we should probably get into it. Let's go. There we are. There is the squad that I am finally happy with, I think. Everybody's selected for the friendlies. Oh yeah, the other big thing that happened is Stuart Ward, one of our star strikers, suffered a hip injury, and he is going to be out for about 4 months. We've sent him to the specialist. The specialist thinks that with this treatment, we may be able to put an end to him having these injuries. So that's positive. And really look forward to getting him back into our side as soon as he's done, as soon as that he's well again. But yeah, so that was a big reason why I wanted to bring in a lone player as well. It's basically to cover for Stuart while he's out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Let's go. Teams turn down Capasso. Ah, yeah. I keep saying that if you want to sign our 16-year-olds, you have to promise to give us some money if you get profit out of it, if you sell them on. And they don't like that idea, apparently. But I think it's fair. We found these guys. We're training them up. And they could be stars for us. Okay. Top player odds. Are we mentioned? We are not mentioned at all. So I'm hoping that gives my guys a bit more edge to prove everybody wrong, prove that we are the top. Scott England, new assistant manager, says Michael Lawrence has agreed to join the club on loan. Michael Lawrence is an advanced forward. Excellent. And we shall accept him. Welcome aboard. All right, Junior Watkis. Pat on shoulder. I think it would mean a lot to Michael Lawrence if you welcome him to the club and help him settle in. Sure, I can do that. Excellent. Fans are pleased that we have signed an important player on loan. Happy to have such a talented young player join the club on loan. And he's regarded as a star player who could still improve. So that's really good. We'll see how that all turns out. Shane Hardy, goalkeeper. Estimated rate. I mean, we've got Paul Rose at the moment as well. He's young, he's going to improve. Oh, Dread's playing in big matches. No, that's not going to do for us. That's good information. Welling scouting report. Interesting. Don't have a lot of goalkeeping ability. And low levels of aggression and commitment. They've got lots of vision and creativity. Their goalkeepers are good in the air. Interesting. Alex Chaplin. Fullback. He thinks of himself as a winger or a wing back. I mean, the squad is complete. Don't think he's going to do much for us. Daniel Carey, poacher, voted winger. Useful backup is the current reckoning. I'm going to fully scout him though. Don't know how much he'd cost wage-wise. He's getting interest from Panorama National though, so I don't think he'd join us. Put him on the short list just in case. Will be himself as a winger or a Metzala. Let's fully scout him. Still not looking to sign players. I don't think he adds much. But, loan. No. To the right. Defensive winger. Not really what I'm looking for. We'll move on. Fullback. I think we're all right there. Back up. But yeah, I think I'm happy with my keeper situation. I don't want him. He's on trial with somebody. Cookie, I assume. Not that good. Doesn't add anything. Cook. There's no interest. So, no transfer interest. Probably loan. But he's actually not adding anything to our squad. Cameron Bates. I mean, we're good at striker now. And the wage demands are too high. Nelson doesn't help us much. Gordon Sanders. No. Wage demands too high. We can't afford him. No interest. But I think we're good right now. I don't think we need anybody. No interest there. Loan interest. Not helping us. He's 7th on a depth chart. If we sign him, that's not good. Right. So that was a whole waste of time, wasn't it? Let's suggested squad. Interesting. We're going with our backup goalkeeper for this one. So, in theory, if we win it, then we're looking very strong. Pre-season report, Leamington. They are reckoned to finish 19th. Okay. I think we can do better than them. Okay, staff meeting, let's go. Accept suggestions for individual training. Michael Lawrence gets extra training. And all is going backwards. He doesn't feel welcomed. Oh no. Oh, Dan. Dan, babes. I don't think there's a way to comfort him. Nope. That's frustrating. John Morrison has benefited. Okay. Move on. The squad are fairly happy with me as manager, because I've been able to foster positive relationships with so many of them. Club atmosphere good, manager support average. We'll improve that once we start winning things. That's what I think. Move on. James Rigby has shown excellent signs of development. Excellent. Move on. I don't want a director of football. Yes, let's improve Matthew Kerr. He's going to get his A license. Brilliant. New signing conference. Here we go. I want to talk about Michael Lawrence. We've got Ryan and Kurt as usual. Excellent. Love these guys. Hi Ryan. Hi Kurt. Thank you, Eliza. We shall get started. How happy am I to have brought him in? I'm excited, and I think the fans should be too. We've got a real player on our hands here. Kurt Jones says, is there likely to be a change in the style of football you play as a result of Michael Lawrence's arrival at the foot club? No, but I'm sure it won't take long for him to adapt to how we play. And how do I anticipate the squad reaction to the signing of Lawrence? I'm convinced this signing will be a boost to everyone at the club. Ryan says, am I hoping to keep him here beyond the end of his loan deal? It would be nice if this was the first step towards a long-term future here. If all parties want it and it makes sense, we can look into it. Thank you, Eliza. That's all we have time for, she says. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kurt. Good to see you again. And no doubt I shall see you again fairly soon for the season. There we go. Oh, Ryan Collett has declined somewhat in his respect for me. That's worrying. I thought I was very polite. Very nice. I am indeed excited by Lawrence. Matthew Kerr is going to study for his license. Youth. Let's go. Oh yeah, we did squad numbers as well. They're not important. Here's one things. Fan reactions to Michael Lawrence. Francis says, why not give a chance to one of our own instead? Because he's not there for... Well, basically because they're not ready yet. They're getting better, but give them time. Jess Chrysanthou made up on agreeing terms with Lawrence. He'll be a real asset. And Jessica Sefton is arguing with Nicky Francis, I think. He's good enough to play for us, so what's the problem? Mike Duffy says we're on to a good thing with this focus on young players. Ryan Sharon, a perfect addition that fits with our transfer policy. Indeed. The Peterborough fans will be keeping close tabs, apparently. Oh, Ryan Sharon for both of them. Peterborough as well. And Makosini Skinner says, glad to see him getting first team football, which he probably will because he's that good. Right. Fans not understanding selection policy, clearly. Mansfield make Wakefield offer. On best terms. No, they still won't give me money, even if they get a profit out of him. So annoying. Monthly financial update. Numbers go up. Good. New. And it's swelling. Job security, stable. I've got a C+ from the board so far. Are realising the club's vision. Waiting to see how the team performs. The board think I can do better in the transfer market. Well, we'll see about that. They're happy with my tactics. I'm happy with the support that I have. They didn't like me signing Alan Atkinson. They think James Rigby's wage is too high. But bollocks to them. I know what I'm doing. I hope. Okay, supporter performance. Overall, the supporters are pleased with the job I am doing. They're happy with my transfers. They like the formation. They like got players in good form. They like Alan Atkinson. They like Michael Lawrence, and they like Paul Rose. That's all very good stuff. No team leaders, apparently. Interesting. Maybe that will change once I've settled on a captain. We shall remove him from the shortlist. Continue. Here we go. Box. Yeah, that's fine. Team selection. Just going to go with... Oh. I think his best role is press forward. So... I want him playing advance forward or poacher. I'm going to have to make a swap here. I have to bring Rigby out the starting lineup. And put Emberson in, certainly. That's exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. Yep. Everything looking good here. So, yeah, let's go. Match, yes. Pre-season, get over it. That's my attitude. Here we go. Match day. Yeah. Follow that instruction. Thank you, Scott England, for that advice. Get out there and show me what you've got. There are places up for grabs. Impress me. Tell everyone. Give me a reason to pick them. Kenroy and Junior seem very happy with that. Everybody else is, I think they know where I'm going. Okay, Lawrence with the kickoff. Emerson back to Kelly. Crosses Selby. Hamilton, Boulder. Selby, Boulder. Emberton. Hamilton forward. Brown heads it back to the keeper. That wasn't much of a threat. Here's Kelly with the throw now. Lawrence taking it to the byline. Crosses it. And Ball with the header to finish. Nice work. Kelly to Lawrence. Lawrence to the byline with the cross. Beautiful stuff. He's a great loanee signing. Love it. Here's Ball again. Coming through to Watkis. That's up and over. So Cole in the Welling goal does well. Watkis again. Lawrence was offside. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And things have calmed down a bit. Moss gets himself a booking. Great work. Goal kick. Here's Kelly with the free kick. Down to Morgan on the byline. There's Emberson with the header. I think this might be how we do things. Goal line. That's it. Morgan. Crossing. Emberson header. Beats the keeper. They said the goalkeeper was good in the air. Here's Brown on the attack now for Welling, but he's lost it to Hamilton. Ball plays it forward for Lawrence. Lawrence one-on-one with Cole, who makes an excellent stop, you have to admit. That's out for a corner kick. Ball takes the kick. Spencer heads it away. And things calm down a bit. Here's Watkis, Selby forwards, ball in the corner, Hamilton into the box, Watkis, feeble attempt really, and Cole able to deal with that. White with the free kick, Lawson through on goal, Atkinson handles that calmly. Ball, here comes Watkis, Morgan coming out on the right, the goal line. It's cleared away this time. Hamilton loses the ball on the second time of asking to Delaney. Is Moss, Morgan, crossed for Emberson into the box, and a bit of a wild attempt. Might have done better cutting that one back, I think. Cole takes the goal kick, but it falls to Boulder in the end. Boulder, Selby. Back to Boulder. Back to Selby. Hoofed forward for Emberson. Plays it back to Ball. Watkis in front of goal. Goal just on the edge of the area. Didn't do much with it. Ball takes the corner kick. But ends up offside when the ball comes forward again. We shall do that. Brown comes down for Morgan. Here's Cross. Cross plays it forward. Comes down for Delaney. Here's Taylor now for Welling. Coming down on the left side. Crosses the ball. Headed away only as far as Ferguson. Another cross. And Selby shoved Delaney for a goal, for a penalty. Atkinson standing up. Goes the wrong way. Delaney finishing into the bottom left-hand corner with aplomb. Fair enough. And that makes it 2-1. Don't ignore that advice. More action. Okay, here's Taylor and Johnson trying to play it in, but Selby cleans up neatly. Watkis playing it forward for Lawrence. Lawrence into the box. Can't do anything with it though. Right. Go to the dressing room. Boulder We're going to have to go tactics. Boulder is going to have to come out on a yellow. Put Brian Gray in. Michael Lawrence also on a yellow. I'll bring him out and put Rigby in his place. And Gareth Moss on the yellow, so he comes out. Henry Kelly looking quite tired, so I'll bring him out. Put Andy Knight in his place. And yeah, I think that's all the changes that we're going to make for now. I'm going to say all your hard work now will pay off later in the campaign. Keep going. Defenders. Show me why you deserve a place in the team. Any reason to pick you. Show me why you deserve a place in the team. Junior Watkins and Kyle Ball are very happy with this. James Rigby is pleased. Excellent. Right, let's start the second half. Lawson kicks off for Welling. Comes back to Brown, plays it forward to Lawson again. Here's Emberson and Ball now for Boston. Atkinson with a free kick for Boston. Comes down for Johnson on the opposing side. Cole plays it forward, but Watkins ends up with the ball. Hamilton through for Rigby. And Cole saves for a corner kick. Ball with the corner kick. Comes out to Watkins. Watkins back into the box, cuts it back, and it falls to Ferguson to bring it out for Welling on the counter-attack. Here's Johnson. Slowed down a bit, lost possession. Keeps going. Cole with the goal kick. Put it down to Spencer, but the ball ends up with Morgan on the Boston side. Bringing it forwards, and that's wild shot. Goal kick. Taylor, but only as far as Seal on the Boston side. Morgan on the right, crossing it. Cole gathers that one easily. Moves it forward. Headed back to Atkinson in the Boston goal. Here's Rigby now. Emberson. Ball. Emberson. All the way back to Selby. There's Gray. Hamilton. Emberson loses possession. Lawson plays it forward, but it falls to Rigby again. That happened far too quickly for me, but Rigby ended up one-on-one with Cole. Here is Lawson, plays it forward to Delaney, loses it to Knight. Selby plays it forward for Rigby. Route one into the bottom right corner, sorry. And Cole couldn't do anything about it. 3-1 to Boston. Is Atkinson. Plays it forward, falls to Brown. Knight, Selby. Goes all the way through to Cole. Plays it out to Taylor. He plays it down the left. Teal picks it up in the bottom, in the right-hand corner. Bringing it out. Watkins plays it through for Rigby. Rigby's shot is deflected by Brown, but it falls for Emberson, who finishes with a plum, and that is pretty decisive now. Like that. Can't say fairer than that. I think I'll make some substitutions soon. We'll do that one as well. Right, who's looking tired? Connor Emberson. Tired, so we'll put Stevenson on. Make him a target forward. Junior Watkins come out. Like stick in instead. Brad Selby. Jack Donald in. Morgan can come out. Abdikhani Mohammed is going to get a jog in the park. I think we'll leave it at that for now. Team talk. No reason to pick you. Complacent, uninterested. Khani's anxious. Oh, I like Abdikhani Mohammed. He's played well for us. I want him to stay around. I want him to be happy. Okay, here's Taylor into the box. Come out again. Here's Cross with the throw. Beardsmore crosses into the box. Johnson following up. It hits the woodwork. And Atkinson is probably relieved to be able to gather that one. Here's Gray. McDonald forwards. Goes through to Elaine. Substitute goalie in the Welling goal there. Here's Taylor. Johnson for Welling now. Plays it back to Hill. Hill forward to right. Comes down to Dixon for Boston. It's coming down on the left-hand side. Plays it back in for Hamilton. Hamilton to Mohammed. Mohammed in the box. Takes a wild shot. And it misses the mark. That change. As well. Welling on the attack apparently. Not worth it for us to see. Yeah. Johnson with the throw. Ferguson back to Johnson. Plays it forward for Wright, who loses possession to Knight. Sewell plays it forward. Hill heads it away. Dixon. Knight again on the attack. Here's Johnson. Hill plays it through to Wright. Wright plays it out to Hill. Ball even. But Sewell tidies up and plays it to his keeper, who plays it forwards for Dixon, who can't keep it down. And that is 90 minutes. Very good showing, I think, from Boston United. I am happy with that. I'm happy with that performance. Largely what I was looking for. And everybody's happy. Not going to bother saying anything else. We got the result we wanted. That's all there is to it for that one. Fan reaction. Any? We can light up this friendly. Oh, a bunch of our players did actually. Moving on. Box. Boston United turned dominance into victory against Welling. A highly polished performance from the Boston United players saw their team run out 4-1 winners over Welling United at the Community Stadium. A brace from Connor Emberson helped Boston United to victory. Things did not get off to a good start for Welling as Kyle Ball, playing as a left winger, seized on an error by Neil Cole to score a good header from just inside the 6-yard box. Target forward Connor Emberson doubled Boston United's lead with a close-range header on 20 minutes. Young attacking midfielder Gary Delaney pulled one back for Welling after 37 minutes with a penalty placed into the bottom left corner. Rigby scored with a placed shot into the bottom corner in the 56th minute to extend the lead further. Emberson completed the route on 59 minutes with a rifle drive which kept low. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. We did well. We should be very happy with the result. We were better than the opposition, and the comfortable scoreline is nice too. Indeed. I got Simon Munns. Okay. Remove Munns from the shortlist. Boston United players in last year of contract. We'll leave all that later. Collective bonuses to be decided. We can't go high, so we'll stick with normal for both. Aidenhead scouting. Interesting. I do like that formation when I'm managing. We've got our own that fits with what we're doing. I'm seeing that video is unavailable on my other computer, so I don't know what's wrong with it. OBS seems to think the connection is fine, so I think that might be a problem with receiving rather than sending. I'm going to try reloading the page. Anyway. Yeah, it's all fine. It was just on the other computer being good. So, got here. Archibald has no interest in joining King's Lynn. So they're not willing to negotiate. So I'm just going to reject that offer outright, frankly. He doesn't want to join them anyway. Bradford City, which maybe one day I will be managing. Not yet. Okay. The Youth Cup draw coming up. And creating the friendly. Trying to use the selection for me, which that suggestion. Dent. Shortlist. We are pretty good. We signed other players instead of Kane Full of Love. We won't go with him. Alright, Idrissa, you're doing really well training. I think you have worked hard. Good lad. These others are not high enough to get praised. I'm going to criticise Andy and Jake though. Both of them. Hey up, Jake. I don't think you've been training very well recently. If that's my fault, I'll make up for it. Thanks, boss. See you at training. Good lad. Glad we had this chat. Andy. Andy, mate. Andy. I don't think you've been training very well recently. Sorry to say. Yes. Got a point. Need to back my ideas up. Cheers, I'll see you later. Good lad. Glad we had this chat. Didn't you? Coming up, team selection. I'm very happy to stick with what I've got. What we're doing here, so yep. Team, need to match. Go. Always want to press. Need a lot of changes. Arthur Caton thinks Hall starting is bad news, even in a friendly. I disagree. Lawrence is quality. Grace Niven is quite correct. Right, show me what we've got. Get out there. You don't need any more from me. Kick off. Line up. Mason kicks off Maidenhead. Comes down for Watkiss and Lawrence. Here's Kavanagh now. Ellicott, is that? No. It's all calmed down a bit. Nothing much happening for now. We need to commentate on. We've just got this screen here. Free kick for Duffy. Maidenhead. Comes out to Lawrence, who plays it back to Moss. Here's Kelly forward to Rigby. Hall plays it down for Rigby. Lawrence through to Watkiss. Watkiss through to Hall, and Hall beats Hamdi in the Maidenhead goal for a beautiful finish. Watch this. Rigby through to Lawrence. Lawrence holds it, plays in Watkiss. Hall beats the two markers, beats the offside trap, slots it into the bottom right hand corner. Brilliant. This is exactly what I want. Oh, I'm still on weekday. There we go. Match day. Here's Watkiss again, coming forwards, coming down the right hand side, plays it in for Lawrence. Lawrence plays it back. It's cleared away to Kavanagh. Thomas now on the counter attack. Ampunsar takes the shot. Rose is right up to managing that and claims it easily. Moss lofted it into the enemy box. No good. Here's Hamdi now taking possession. Hoofs it forwards. Kelly clears away with the header. Boulder in retaliation. Lawrence takes the shot. Hamdi deflects. Hall comes down with it. It's played away again by the Maidenhead defence. Here's Farrell. Plays it back to Hamdi. Hamdi plays it forward flat to Duffy. Kavanagh through. Mason through on goal. And Rose is unable to deal with that shot. It's too powerful for him. And that is 1-1. Old plays it forwards, but it comes down to Thomas for Maidenhead. Here's Morgan back to Moss. Moss playing it forward. Lawrence runs on, and Hamdi doesn't gather the ball, leaving Lawrence with an absolute gift of a goal there. Look at this. Hamdi just fails to gather it. Lawrence makes first time connection into the empty net practically. We are going to continue shooting on sight. Here's Moss now playing it forward to Lawrence. Lawrence plays in Watkiss. Watkiss takes the shot himself, but Hamdi deflects that wide. All that is suggestion. Corner kick comes to nothing. And we're into stoppage time and end of the half. We're leading 2-1. It's a good start. I'm still going to say that one though. Okay, Let's see, who needs a rest? Nobody's on a yellow. Henry Kelly. I need him to build up his stamina though. I'm gonna leave things as they are. And we shall make changes sometime in the second half. Moss, Morgan. Farrell steals it, plays it back to Hamdi. Hamdi hoofs the ball out to the right. And comes down to Hamdi again in the end. Here's Morgan winning the ball eventually. Moss plays it back to Kelly. Back to McDonnell in the centre, who lofts it forwards. And there's nobody who can get to that one apart from Hamdi in the Maidenhead goal. Here's Hall playing it forwards. Lawrence through and goal, takes the shot. 3-1. Enough said. There he goes. Kelly plays it to Hall. Hall hooves it forward. Lawrence just beats everyone for pace there. Slots it past Hamdi, who makes a valiant effort to keep that out, but not much chance. Rigby coming forward again. Ball into the box. Crosses it for Lawrence, who plays it down for Hall. Hall's shot is way over the butt. We shall remove. Get stuck in. They Maidenhead with the throw, crosses it into the box. Is done. Back to Thomas. Thomas takes the shot. Rose is up to the task. Let's make some changes. Henry does need to come out. She'll put John Sanders in for him. Jack Morgan not impressing on the right today. So put Mohammed in. Same with Kyle Ball on the left actually. Put Jake Morris in. And James Rigby can come out as well. I'll put Connor Emberson in for him. There we go. Give team talk. Show me why you deserve a place. Firm sub, play. Kavanagh with the throw. Sanders heads away only as far as Thomas. Reese is in the box. And there's too many bodies. He can't get it through on goal. Here's Mason. Rose comes out and gathers in the way that Hamdi didn't at the other end. There's Torianen. Is the substitute goalie for Maidenhead. We'll do that. Seal with the throw. Sanders playing it forward for Lawrence, but comes down to McCafferty instead. Is Boulder. Lawrence through and goal. Job done. Lawrence is going to be an absolute star for us, clearly. Look at that. He just beats people for pace. He's amazing. That was an excellent loan decision. Right. I am going to make some more substitutions. And Hall has played well, but he's looking tired. We shall put Ed. We'll give him central field attack role. Getting it's a bit more aggressive than we normally play at that position. Gonna give Andy Knight a chance. think that's all the changes we'll make at this point. Show me why you deserve a place in the team. Play. Into the last 10 minutes now of the match. Sewell with a throw. Mohammed back to Sewell. Emberson in the box. Plays it back to Mohammed. Reese heads it away, but not far. Morris cuts it back, but Hamdi claims that goal. Okay. Kiss can come out. Going to the final minutes of the match. Into stoppage time. Free kick taken by Morris. Lawrence is offside. Narrowly. Rose takes the free kick. Kavanagh down to Reese. Kavanagh to Dunn. Nzingo. Kavanagh for Maidenhead. Bring it down on the right now. Crossing the ball. Headed away. Easy for the defence to deal with in the end. And that is another 4-1 victory for Boston United. I think we are looking good. So, yes, well done, lads. Very happy with that. Yeah. See my ugly mug again. Right. Continue. Boston United turned dominance into victory against Maidenhead. Yeah, we did. A hat-trick from Michael Lawrence. Brilliant, lad. Right. I reckon we have got enough time to play through AFC Filed, Vanarama North. First league match. We'll see how it all goes. You should be very happy with the result. Ah. Dan Roberts. There's no interest, so we won't worry about that too much. Wild scouting report. Oh, classic 4-4-2. Scouting update. Who are my captains? Under tactics. Captains. John Sanders and Brad Selby at the minute. Jack Morgan and Dan Hall. I'm happy about that. I'll leave things as they are. I mean, they're my favourite team at Bradford City. I can't turn them down, can I? Go on, Cataldo. And to choose a captain for the season. I am going to leave John Sanders as captain. I think it probably does make sense to put Dan Hall as vice captain. So I shall warn Brad Selby. Hey up, Brad. I'm planning on removing you as vice captain as I feel we now have better options at the club. Sorry, mate. But that's fine. Good lad. I like Brad Selby. He's all right. So we shall from those changes. Yes. Captains. Brian Gray in there. Jack McDonald. Selby. Boya is not yet old enough to be captain, to be fair. But he will be one day. I think he's going to be a great leader in the squad. So, stuff. Weekly staff meeting. End meeting. Okay. No further individual strength training for Lawrence. Fair enough. Some progress for our guys. Excellent. I don't want a director of football, so we'll just end the meeting here. Thank you very much. Continue. Scouting finished. Big Baldock. Fine. John Barnes. Keep an eye on him. Lewis Downs. Not really worth it. I'll move him from the shortlist. Port Vale trial offer for Domboya. I am so proud of Idrissa. I want to keep him around, but Port Vale would like to take him on trial, and I keep saying how great he is and how great a career he's going to have. I just can't hold him back like that. I'm going to have to accept. But I really hope he decides to stay with us. Kenny Chukwibuka. Go on. Percentage of profit. I don't want to get on suggest terms. And they say, no, thank you. Okay. Go on then. Go on, Idrissa. Earn yourself a big paycheck. Go on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you enough that I want you to stay, but also I believe in you that you can earn a lot of money as a good player. Back. Stuart Ward is still out for 2 to 4 months. Leave all that. Carry on. All sorts of things going on in the world. No reactions to Domboya. Which I think there would be more, given that he's one of our star up and coming prospects. Oh well. I feel sad for the guy now. Nobody took any interest in him. Aidenhead make Archibald offer. Old. Nope. They don't want to give up any money either. They're assholes. Okay. Bye-bye, Cataldo. I'd be happy to welcome you back here anytime. Thanks. Comes down the road. Yep. Going through. Social feed. I bet nobody's reacted to this one either. Yeah, no reaction there. Oh well. Lee Street says he doesn't want to see Lawrence starting. That's ridiculous. Adrian McConnell says Rose starts a wee protest. Well, duh. Of course he starts. Don't be an idiot. No, I'm not making those changes. I will use my side now, in fact. Do that. Suspended. So, him. All of these got a blank slate. Position goalkeeper. And on the bench. Right. Selection info. Filter. Oh, defenders. 5 games. Sanders definitely the guy we want starting then. And we need somebody at right back. Both suspended. Okay. Henry Kelly is going to have to move out to right back for this one. And we shall put Andy Knight in his place. Jack McDonald goes on the bench. Dan Hall is playing well. Jimmy Hamilton hasn't impressed, to be fair. But I'm going to put him on the bench. And Jake Morris also on the bench. Attacking fielders now. These guys are in the team as strikers, not midfielders. Yeah, gonna leave everything as it is. Strikers. Connor Emberson on the bench then. That is my selection. At me. There we go. It's Ryan and Kurt again. See them. Hey, thank you, Eliza. It's time to start. Ryan, Kurt, good to see you again. Ryan, you're up first. There have been many changes at Boston United recently with the appointment of new chairman Jay Matthews, surely all the disruption has made your job a lot more difficult. I'm just going to have to disagree, Ryan. Not at all. I have a very good working relationship with Jay, which will hopefully last a long time. It says, are you confident that your preparations will lead to a good start to the new season? Oh, absolutely, yes. We have been working hard, and if the players can carry that focus and determination into the match, we should do well. Kurt, most pundits suggest that Dan Hall's performances will be the key factor. Is that a fair assessment? I think and hope he can be that player that lifts us to another level. But we have a strong squad, let's not forget that. What's the latest on Stuart Ward's injury? I'm going to say... Obviously he's going to be out for a while, but I'm optimistic that he'll recover well and in good time. We noted that you've signed a number of young players, says Ryan Collett. Is this a conscious effort on the part of the club to build for the future? Absolutely. I'd be irresponsible if I wasn't thinking about the future of this club. Finding these kinds of players gives us a better chance of a bright future. Can you talk about rumours linking me to Charlton's Andrew Jones? I'm not interested in the player. I don't know where this story has come from. Kurt Jones, you begin the new campaign without Shane Collis following his retirement last season. How hopeful are you that his presence and his experience won't be missed? I'd have preferred it had he not retired, but we can't turn back time now. We've got players with experience, so I'm sure he'll be fine. Kurt, are you happy with how the team have prepared for this new season? Very happy, we're working hard and we're ready to go. Right, you must be looking forward to getting the season underway almost as much as the supporters are. I really can't wait to get going. It's a very exciting time to be at Boston United. How valuable is it for you to have a player so comfortable with the ball as Junior Watkins is when you set up your team? Oh, he's brilliant. I think he's such an important player and I trust him implicitly. Have you been able to settle on a regular first choice team over the course of the pre-season? I think I have. I think the team that I've laid out is going to be it. I'm going to write it down here, my notepad. So, yes. I think there's a group that have separated themselves from the pack, but competition is healthy. It can change from game to game. There we go. Thank you, Eliza. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kurt. See you all next time. Their relationship has improved with me again. Brilliant. Okay. Tactics. Here we go. We have pile ball. With winger attack. We have Dan Hall. And technically, this isn't my ideal choice because Kelly would be where Knight is really. I'm going to make sure I note that down. Got Junior, sorry. Junior Watkins. Yeah. Alt. Tim. Port. Alex Boulder. Is back. Sanders. Yeah. It isn't very exciting to make these notes, but if I don't do it now, I will completely forget. Central defender. Defense. Going to put Henry Kelly on my notepad at central defender. Because star players are both suspended. Gareth Moss would be the starter. He was a bit less of an awkward sod. Back. Can't remember what he would be. He was in there. No. And Paul Rose, keeper. We've got a lot of J's this side. Names B. Forward. Lawrence. Poacher. Ways attack. There we go. Fielder. Go. All noted down. Future reference. This was the starting lineup as I imagined it at the start of the season. Good reference. That is 23, 4, and August. There. Now we can keep track of what's going on. And it is time we got into the match inbox. United dismissed Jones' speculation. Too. FC filed. Michael Lawrence, I've praised him recently, I guess. Oh no, he's a new arrival, that's why I can't praise him. I'll Brad Selby a quick word. Hey up, Brad. Not been training well recently. Understand that I'll improve. Good lad. Good on, Brad. Here we go. Chester versus Mother has been postponed. There we are. Always nice to start with a home match. In the inbox. Jed Stewart. Really, he's actually not flourishing with us. So I am happy to let him go. Hand me an offer for Doemboya. Well, I am just not letting him go without a high percentage of next sale, because he's just really, I really like him. There you go. Expectations. We're expecting a draw, apparently. I want to see Alan Atkinson make his debut. Well, he's going to be the substitute. Henry Kelly will make his debut. Okay. Competition expectations. The board want us to finish in the top half. Reach the FA Cup first round proper, and apparently just play in the FA Trophy. Fine. Recent form analysis. Looking very good. Weaknesses. Struggling in the centre. And third, entries. Let people through. Oh, Alpine. You're not doing well coming down the left. Interesting. Jimmy Hamilton. Weak influence. Well, he's not in the starting lineup, so fine. Foreign players. Looking good. Tactical meeting. I'm not going to make those changes. Next match only, we shall hit early crosses. Says on Brad Selby do not work well together. Now, also do pressing when Joe Wright is on the ball. Selection. Sanders and they're not going to be playing together very often. So, analysis. That's a weak area. We've been playing well. We're going to take that chance. Team. Squad number. Oh, of course. Lawrence needs a squad number. His number is going to be 28. People are looking good. Action. Div. 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 All very good. Go to the match. You. Dressing room. A home film is important to us, so let's go out there and make the advantage count. Defenders, I trust you to make the difference. Make me proud. Midfielders, I have faith in you. Attackers, I have faith in you. Got quite a lot of encouraged people. That's nice. Match preview. Let's kick it off. Lawrence plays it back to Sanders. Knight to Hall. Watkins. Rigby aims to get through to Lawrence, but McFarlane cleans up and plays it back to the keeper. Knight with the free kick. Watkins through to Rigby, takes a shot. Tyra in the filed goal is up to the task. Here's Kelly with the throw. Lawrence through to Rigby. Watkins plays it back to Knight. Rigby forward for ball. It comes down to Brown. Ball steals it back. Watkins through into goal. Lawrence defending valiantly. Filed, keep the ball out. Here's Hall again. Morgan. Watkins through for Lawrence. Takes the shot. Tyler deflects it. And it is out for... Oh, he's offside. Lawrence was offside anyway. Okay. Kelly with the throw, sorry. Into the box. Tyra got something on that, apparently. That's a corner kick. Ball takes the corner. Headed away. Watkins comes away with it. But nothing much comes from the attack. Here's Knight. Free kick. Boulder. Working it down the left side. Plays it back to Sanders. Moves forward for Rigby. Into the box. Crossed, but Tyler is there again. Tyler's doing an excellent job in the filed goal. Here's Ball with another corner kick. All the way across. This heads it down for Hall. It's deflected again. And that, I think, is a goal kick. So, not much to break the deadlock so far. It feels very much like a battle of defence against attack in mentality. Here's Ball. Hall takes the shot. Blimey! That's absolutely amazing shot by Hall. Watch this. Here's Ball. Ball to Hall. Hall, one touch. Slams it into the back of the net. Laser beam. Rocket. Here's Jones with the throw. Butler working it into the box, but he's dispossessed. Ball gets it away as far as McFarlane. Here's Sanders with the free kick. Rigby. Knight. Kelly, sorry. Kelly through for Hall. Hall loses possession. Nelson. Brown. Boulder. Watkins. Rigby. Lawrence takes the long shot. This one he can't keep down. Here's Brown on the right. Plays it across to Butler, who brings it into the centre. Takes it on himself and cannot beat Rose. So, 1-0 at half time. Be a lot worse. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Defenders. You weren't that bad, but you can still improve. Midfielders. Keep going. You know you have the ability to make a difference today. Go and do it. Attackers. Keep going. You also have the ability to make the difference. That's all working out very nicely. Let's go. Nelson with the kick-off. Nicol. Farling plays it forwards. His Brown. Ball has flattered Brown and earned himself a yellow card. That is not the way we wanted to start. Here's Knight. Rigby coming down the left. Plays it back to Boulder. Boulder again. Sanders plays it forwards. Here's O'Connor now for Filed on the counter-attack. Brown into the box. Sanders steals it. Plays it out to Ball on the left. Ball into Watkins. Back to Ball. Cuts it back for Lawrence. Right by the penalty spot. And that is a second for Boston. With a brilliant finish. Look at this team play. Arguably Rigby is in an offside position there. But it's not been flagged. We shall when we get stuck in. We'll just see how this turns out. Comes away to Sanders. Knight. Ball. The box. Lawrence misses the target. We are going to remove that. And I am going to make a substitution. Oh, maybe it wasn't a yellow card. Okay. I won't make a substitution then. Seemed to come up as a yellow card, but maybe it was just our yellow colours that was showing. Okay, Tyro with the goal kick. Comes down for Nicole. There's Jones out on the left. Nicole plays it forward. Knight heads down for Morgan. Morgan plays it through to Rigby. Rigby in the box. Ball to Kelly. And that's a deflection. Easy for Tyra to gather. And we got some head tennis. Here's Morgan. Morgan on the right, plays it into Kelly. Kelly through to Lawrence. And Michael Lawrence is showing why he is such a great player. And I am really glad we had the opportunity to get him on loan. Look at this. In off the far post. Just like that. All with the free kick. Curling it round the wall, but he can't quite get it down. Goes over the bar. Tyra with the goal kick. Brown. Comes down to Baker in the end out of all that. McFarlane forwards. Headed away. Older Nicole. Baker. Butler. Back to Butler again. Baker takes the shot. Roses up to the task. Baker. Ngobeni. Orsler. Ngobeni. He's straight offside. Denied. Junior Watkins has taken a knock. We shall make that change. And John Sanders, we shall also make that change. Fine. Subs. Oh. The team talk then, yes. Just you to make the difference. Make me proud. Remain composed in their manner. Sub. Play. Things are quieted down a bit. Ball with a free kick. Into the area. Cleared out from Knight on the right. Left even. Morgan takes a shot. It's deflected for a corner. And ball with the corner kick as ever. Plays it in and Tyra gathers easily. Not much happens there. Keep playing on. Lawrence got offside again apparently. They're playing more cautiously now. Excellent. I'm just worried that we're going to beat them by even more. Here it comes. Stoppage time. Tyra with the goal kick. Comes down to Lawrence. Is Morgan. Knight back to Rose. Moves it forward. There's Lawrence. Rigby. Can't get it past Davis. O'Connor. Butler. But Kelly wins possession. Goes forward. Also his ball on the left. Rigby tries to cut it back. Hamilton. Lawrence. But it's cleared away by McFarlane in the end for a throw. There can't be much more to go here. Into stoppage time, on stoppage time, and there's the whistle. Apparently you have to credit me, the manager, for that. That was a great win. Brilliant performance. Well done, lads. Great job. This is exactly what I was hoping for at the start of the season. And our fans go wild. Apart from Darnell Fensom, Says, oh great, here comes the overreaction to Hall's performance. Owen Pinto, I assume means this in a good way. I don't know where to begin with that. Ava Storer says, imagine thinking there are better players out there than Hall. Peter Oakley in the press says, Hall is just too good. Sergei Baptiste says, hopefully we'll see a lot more of Dan Hall. Isla Gellan says, would have liked to see one or two different players get called up ahead of Hall. Well, that's very interesting, given how he did. He certainly caught the eye on his senior debut. Scarlett Davidson says, decent result, decent match. For the next one. And Amelia Cook, what a result. Can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, that's the reaction we like, Amelia. Brilliant. And we are third in the table. Equal third, I suppose, really. With Braintree and Southport, with our goal difference. Excellent. Right where we want to be at the start of the season. Basically, this is bridge. What gets hit by injury? Nobody's that. Those are all the ones that I've read out already. So, inbox. Junior Watkins injured. Out for 6 to 9 days. Okay. Next to the next one. Once again, we have turned dominance into victory. Hall scores on debut. It was a day to remember for 25-year-old Dan Hall, who made a scoring start to his Boston United career. 3-0 win. Sutton in Ashfield-born central midfielder was clearly delighted at making an instant impact. Was greeted superbly by the delighted Pilgrim supporters. Excellent. And it's time for the press conference with Ryan and Kurt, as ever. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Kurt. It's great to see you again. Let's get this started. That win must please you. How thrilled are you with that win? I thought we played very well, and it's very satisfying to be able to say that. Turned out to be quite the day for Boston United debutants, with Dan Hall and Michael Lawrence finding the back of the net. What did you make of their performances? Every manager is keen to see their new signings pay off immediately, and it was fantastic to see that happen today. Dan Hall's goal was a bit special, wasn't it? Oh yes! It got me up out of the dugout in a flash. If I was in the stands, there'd have been bedlam. A bit of a collector's item today, a goal from Dan Hall. How pleased were you to see him score that one? While goals are obviously not normally part of Dan's remit in the side, I did have a cheesy grin on my face when he got one in. Conroy Kelly enjoyed a marvellous debut. What did you make of his performance? He had a good game, and I'm pleased with what I saw. Dan Hall was the standout performer, says Ryan Collett. How did you gauge their award-winning display? He was inspired, wasn't he? It was a privilege to watch him play. Seems to have got one over Andy Beck with that result. How are you feeling about that battle of wits? How do I feel about him? Our relationship with him is good. Realist. I'm more pleased for the players. They were great and showed everyone what they're capable of. And Eliza says that's all we've got time for. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Kurt. It's been wonderful as ever, and I hope to see you again next time. Okay, and much changed. Let's see. Hall is the star of the player of the match. Let's give him a praise. He created great chances. He says, thanks, I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. Good lad, Dan. Keep it up. There we go. And Panorama North kicks off. best viewing was at Valley Stadium. 2-1 defeat for Redditch. Elsewhere, there's a 5-1 victory for Boreham Wood. No wonder they're top of the table. Yeah. Well, that's that then. Oh, I'm still on match day. There we go. Hello, everyone. Still don't know what I'm doing 6 months after I've started. Anyway, on that note, I think it's time to wrap things up. So, there it is. All that preparation, those new signings, everything is coming together. We have a great squad, and we've just shown it. 3-0 win. Brilliant. Can't say better than that, really. And yeah. Come back next time to see if we can keep this up, this performance. That's really all there is to say. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again next time. Bye bye.